Greetings everyone. This video is going to be about um, something that happened when I was about 11, 12 years old back in the day, dating myself here. Um, so we would go to this little, when we were about that age, we would go to this little convenience store. It wasn't very big, just like on a corner lot. Sometimes my mom would take me and my brothers, and then sometimes we were able to ride our bikes there. And they used to have these little pizzas. They were about maybe that big or so, and they were thin crust, and all they had was like sauce on them, pizza sauce, and a little cheese, no meat. That was basically it. And they would have them for like two of them for 25 cents. And back then, that was was a lot. And when we grew up, we didn't have a lot. My parents didn't have a lot, but they always were able to put food on the table. Sometimes mashed potatoes with cream style corn, one chicken. We would have to divide it up, so on and so forth. So this was kind of a little bit of a treat. So what I ended up doing was every once in a while we would go to the store and get these. Well, one time we went there and they didn't have them. Don't know what happened, if the place went out of business or if we were just the only people buying them or what, but they never had them. So I was kind of devastated because it was nice, when you're 12, 13 years old, somewhere in there, this was like a nice little snack. So one day I got to thinking that maybe I can make my own. So I started off, with some of the ingredients at home. And I know every time I make this, I still make these every once in a while, my kids say, "Dad, that's not pizza." So I add ketchup. It's basically the same thing because that's what we had in the house. We didn't have pizza sauce or anything like that. So then I would spread it out. And again, making this from my own. When you want to have a little snack, this is what you did. And sometimes, if we were lucky enough, Mom would have hamburger left over, that was cooked or something, and we could put it on there. So then, I would take a little oregano, because Mom always had that, put it on. And then Dad always wanted had onion in the house. We always had to have onion in the house, which I like onion, so we always put onion on. And the only kind of cheese that we had, making a little mess here, the only cheese that we kind of had was American cheese, and I used to cut it up, break it up, but I'm just going to do the cheese that I have here, and that is just a regular mozzarella cheese. And I would put this on, and the other thing too is we had to do this when Dad was not around, because we had a toaster oven, and if Dad knew that you were cooking on it, he would say, cook that somewhere else, because that takes up too much energy. So we would always cook. So that's it. I'm not going to have any meat on there today, but if we would have some meat. So now I'm going to put them in the oven and cook them for a little bit, and I'll show you when they're all done. Alright, welcome back. As you can see, my invention is all done. This is what I made when we were younger. Like I said, 10, 11, or 11, 12, 13 years old. And, we didn't have much, so this is what I made. I know it's not like pizza, But when you come from a family that doesn't have much, and you have these ingredients, anything is better than nothing. And kids today, they don't know how it's like to be living in a poor family. I mean, I'm sure there's some poor people, but you know, when we were living with mashed potatoes, and that's all we really ate, and sometimes cream style corn, or yeah, once in a while we had, you know, beef roast or chicken. This is what I kind of made as a treat. So that should do it for this video. And if you like what I'm doing, please subscribe to my channel. We'd appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the like button. Follow me on Instagram at Stay Outside and Explore. And I'll have another video in the near future. Again, thanks for watching. Take care.